here with
Sharon.
What's it like being a lunch lady?
Is really fun because I get to make food for you guys, and you guys are always happy to get lunch.
What do you do?
We prepare all the foods. We put it on pans and we put it in the oven and we cook it, and then we serve it to you guys, and then we clean up after you guys. And we get ready for the next day and we do it all over again.
What's your favorite meal to make?
I really like making pizzas with my friend Tracy, who just showed up. Hi, Tracy. Tracy and I like to make the pizzas together for Thursday, Pizza Day.
That's my favorite too.
Good.
How old are you?
That is a very closely guarded secret.
What's your favorite school lunch?
I love the fried chicken sandwich with the coleslaw. That is delicious.
What's the hardest thing being a lunch lady?
Washing all the trays.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us interview you.
You're welcome.
If you ever want to help out cleaning the tables, all you have to do is ask.
On Monday, we have pasta with marinara and mozzarella. And if you want popcorn chicken.
On Tuesday, we have teriyaki chicken with brown rice, or you can have a cheeseburger.
On Wednesday, we have homemade cheese lasagna.
On Thursday, we have cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, or specialty pizza.
On Friday, we have green chili and cheese tamale with beans. And if you want chicken fillet sandwich.
Bye. Hi guys, we are in the Lost and Found, and don't forget your sweaters and jackets. Like for example, this one. We have a red sweater. And this little tiny shirt.
Hello, this is Sable modeling for Lost and Found Fashion Line. This is a Adidas sweater. I don't know who it is. So if it's yours, please come get it. Thank you. Bye.
Hoy Alex y yo queremos presentarles al nieto de Cesar Chavez, Anthony Chavez. Su abuelo es conocido como un héroe de derechos civiles y está aquí en Portland para promover la lucha que sigue para mejorar las condiciones de la gente que produce nuestra comida, y por seguro todos nosotros le debemos muchas gracias.
Today, Yuri and I have the privilege of introducing Cesar Chavez, grandson of Anthony Chavez. His grandfather is known as a civil rights hero and is here in Portland to promote the fight that continues. Activism to improve conditions for workers who produce our food, and to be sure we allow him a debt of gratitude.
Un hecho interesante es que hoy, el 10 de marzo en 1968, Cesar Chavez terminó una huelga de 25 días para comprometerse más a los principios de no violencia. Ayunar es una práctica para enfocar y reflexionar cómo harán los musulmanes en todo el mundo en pocas semanas para celebrar Ramadán.
An interesting fact is that today, March 10th in 1986, Cesar Chavez ended a 25-day fast to commit to the principles of nonviolence. Fasting is a practice to focus and reflect, as Muslims around the world will be doing in just a few weeks to celebrate Ramadan.
Let's give him a big round of applause.
Right, yeah. Sometimes we see our neighbors who don't have a home and who are living on the streets. And so sometimes they need things like socks, they need things like jackets, they need t-shirts and underwear. Sometimes they need toiletries like their toothbrush and shampoo, right? There's many little things that we can do. And if we all do it together, it'll make a big difference. So many of the important lessons that he learned came from books. But one of the other places that he learned a lot was by talking and listening to other people. 2 ears, 1 mouth. So sometimes it's good to listen twice as much as you talk. I heard you have some questions for me.
My name is Alex and I'm in 5th grade.
My name is Yuri and I am in 5th grade.
Has your grandfather ever had to deal with racism or something like that?
I think a lot of the injustices that he dealt with were because they were Mexican, because our skin colors look different. People wanted to treat him poorly, right? There was a very sad and angry woman. She was in front of a supermarket and they were asking families not to eat grapes. And unfortunately, told my cousin when she was a little girl, I hope Cesar Chavez dies. My grandfather Cesar told her, if anybody ever tells you that again, just let them know my grandfather Cesar is praying for you and your family too.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 younger siblings. I'm actually the eldest.
What was the most challenging part about going in front of the grocery store telling people not to get grapes?
It takes a lot of courage to stand up and to speak out for something that you really believe in. Sometimes the hardest part is to stand up and to say something. There were sometimes some really rude people who said really ugly and nasty things. You don't want to waste your energy and say bad things back at them because it doesn't accomplish anything. Be patient and to have your restraint and to not respond to the nasty comments that are said with even more nasty comments. Instead, to focus on the places where you can make change.
What year were you born?
I was born in 1985, and so I'm 38 years old in October.
How would you answer to your haters?
Sometimes it helps to not talk to your haters. Maybe you could just ask them a question about, why are you so angry at me? What have I done to you? What's going on? So I try not to talk to my haters.
Did your grandfather like any sports?
Surprisingly, even though he was nonviolent and a pacifist, was boxing. So when the guys go in there with their boxing gloves, he really liked to watch boxing because there's a lot of really famous Mexican American boxers, and so my grandfather used to really like watching all of the boxers.
Thank you for talking with us. We really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Anthony Chavez, for visiting Scott School.
Thank you, Alex and Yuri, for the interview.
Hello. That would be interviewing Sandra. What is your favorite thing about your job?
Working with students as well as parents, cooperating with teachers to make your job here at school a little bit easier, to make Principal Salinas' job a little bit easier.
What inspired you to work at this job?
I got a phone call from the principal that used to be here before and said, hey, I have a position open. You want to come join the Scott team? I'm like, sure. So, and I came and I loved it. I've been here for 8 years already.
How is your job successful to you?
I feel that my job is successful when I see kids like you, kids like my kinder kids get older and then they come back and they remember, hey, Miss Sandra, you did this for me, remember?
Oh my
That makes me
God.
feel successful. I feel like I did my job. When the teachers get paid, I feel like I did my job.
Thank you for letting me interview you today.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Sí se puede. And yes, we can now.